here was to set up a single player to have official settings to give a real feel. But, so I'm able to show you quite a few things. I'm going to need to show you down the road on taming wise, you name it. But here's a start for all you new players out there who are having a hard time adjusting from going from modded servers or single player over to official server. Kind of give a rundown for you. We all know on single player there ain't gonna be buildings in the way here. That's not a problem. The thing is everybody likes to build in those spawn areas. They like to, you know, build where you would like to build, where you're used to building. So you just kind of got to get used to the new adjustments when moving over playing with other players. This is going to be a guide to help you in the long run to go from being new to having a bit of experience. What you want to start out doing is, grab your materials, start leveling. Everybody wants to build right away. If you spawn in an area that has buildings where you can't build, yeah, it keeps your character safe for the moment, time being. But if you spawn in, like, let's see, this is S1. So if you spawn in S1, S2, and S3, you're gonna have less of a hard time with the dinos. Depending on where you go out on the map, the higher the level of dinos will be. But sticking to the beaches, the most I ever run into is dilos. If I like moved over there, went down that beach, or moved over to the other side there, moved down that beach, wherever I spawned in is it's gonna be less hectic. It's a good start. So let's go ahead and get this on the road here. Start by crafting your basic tools. This is a new character. These settings are set to be like official. So like in single player, we can, like when you have an RG, you can always fly around. You pick up those wild dinos. You can, put them in a taming cage. Official server, you cannot do that. Not at all. You can't pick up wild dinos with flyers in official. So, thing is get your first level up going. Whatever you put your points in is your choice. You don't have to do exactly like I do. But this is a video to help you and guide you through those hard times. And soon here, I'll get into the taming aspect. There are different tiers of taming, and I will get into that. But for now, let's just get leveled up. Hatchet, spear. Spear's important. Hatchet is obviously important so you can get more wood. Since we have a pickaxe now, let's go get ourselves some flint so we can get an axe going. You're gonna want a spear because in the leveling process this early, you want to be able to kill these dinos to gain level. The higher the level you can kill, obviously, the better. So, thatching wood's all I need now. So get some thatch. Now this is set on one time because that is official, unless the weekend. Weekends are 2 times. But again, this is just to give you a basic everyday feel besides the weekends when they do times 2. Okay. Now what do we need? We're gonna need fiber, more flint and wood. I do about 5 of these because they can break quite easily. So get a start with 5. Okay, we need more flint. A little bit of fiber. Okay. There's the fiber. show you another easy trick. Level, like, well, my bad. Earlier levels where you can level up a bit faster. Okay, let's get the 5 spears going. And hit another level. It's the level we're gonna need. I put a little on my health here. Alright, so the cloth hat. That's what we're seeking. But we'll go ahead and unlock a couple others here to get some armor base going. Alright, let's get our armor base going. Alright, fiber it is. I mean, if you guys have any questions, you can always post a comment, and I'd get right to your comments and answer any questions that you do have if you're running into troubles or issues. So please feel free to ask. Yeah, everybody, like, on my server, everybody new that comes in, the first thing they want to do is they want to jump on that ARK and they want to go do things. And, you know, there's lots of tribes that have been there for like quite a while. They've been burned, or they've helped people out. And after giving them free dinos, the tribe or player they helped out decided to go inactive, no longer playing, without a word, and they got to a point where they got burnt out of helping. So these are just to help you learn, just, you know, basic guidelines of obviously how to play official. So don't get disoriented. Alright, there it is. Alright, so now for that level trick with the cloth hats is you just craft as many cloth hats as you can, and as they're crafting, you just go pick more fiber. This helps your low levels level up faster. Just like that. And the higher you get, obviously, the more experience points you need, just like any other game. Let's go ahead and do a campfire. So, we'll do that, and do walls. Some of these things you really don't have to unlock if you don't want to. You get supply drops, and those supply drops, especially here on S1 and this little cove here, you got a drop here. It's usually white. A drop down at that end there, at that side, other than on top there, and then you have one here at the very end of the inlet. It's easy accessible, and they're most commonly like level 5 ones. The whites, you gotta be level 5 to open them, obviously. But you know, they give you stuff like cloth armor, resources, and thatch builds. So you really don't have to farm all that if you don't want to, or unlock that if you don't want to. Save your points to weapons, armor, the likes. But if you're by yourself, I mean, you just gotta hit those supply drops quite a bit. to get the things you're going to really want. But again, just apply. Drop. Okay, drop all those. And now, also to the other part of the leveling. Dossiers is a fast way also. But if you're afraid at a very low level, obviously, to run across the map, whatnot, or you would rather a flyer, then I'll be putting in a guide to help those who are seeking, you know, the help to get to each one. And go some meat. Do not attempt to kill a trike at the beginning. On my server, I have seen many new players attempt that diatribe. And then, when you're scavenging hide, use the axe to harvest. Okay, put 4 points in the health. Let's go ahead. Lock that. More fiber. If you're hungry, like, are you getting there? Like, my hunger bar is half down, so I'm not too worried about it. You can either eat the berries that you picked, which, you know, will help your health, or food go up, or you can craft yourself a campfire, start a fire, and cook this meat you're getting as you're leveling. It's very easy to do. There's the drop, like I said. See, white. Check level. Level 5, just reached it. Just got myself trapped between two trees. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and wait for it. As we wait for it, let's get some more fiber going. So we want those levels. If it has a ring around it, for anybody who's new, the ring around it means double. Also, one thing I want to explain is a constant question, even from those who aren't new, that I found, is a bedroll or a campfire. But okay, so right here, you see where the drop was. Now, anywhere you can build, but if you go like in this vicinity around it, even on it, you can't build. It'll show that it can be placed, but it seems to glitch back into your inventory. When you run into a problem like that and there's nothing around, you don't know why it's not setting down, it's because you're in a supply drop spawn area. That is why. Now, the campfire, to explain, okay, we could place it along the water. See, can't place on floor right here because it's that spawn area I was talking about. And slowly move over here. Anyways, if I move this right next to the water, I could cook regular meat, but if I go fishing for fish meat, I will not be able to cook it next to the water. You have to get up in here. Constructed, can't place on the floor. It's just a campfire. What's going on? There we go. Out of that area. Alright. Okay. And spark powder, go ahead and toss that in there. Put some meat in there, get that cooking up. cloth hats. I mean, the trick used to be at the beginning that, you know, you did the notes, but the notes don't give as much experience as they once did. And while that's cooking, we'll go ahead and go over here. Get those on our hotbar. We'll get some water going for ourselves. As we're doing that, let's go ahead and craft more cloth hats. Seems tedious and boring, but technically I'd be moving around a lot further, but just to give a show for all the new players. Alright, so if you do start an S1 and this place is cleared, this is a good start spot. Place that down there just in case I die. Get our food here. Put it in your hotbar. Get rid of those hats again. There's many exploits that you can use to level. Now, we want to jump in. We want those dinos. We want them now. Okay. Oh, first off, let me get rid of some of this stuff. Alright. Don't need those. Need seeds. Okay, we'll keep our narco berries and our majo berries. And I'll show you why here in just a moment. Now, my suggestion to all new players though, is when you start an official server, the best map to start on to begin with is the island. If you go to Scorched, you know, start off and never try to outside of your modded single player or modded servers, it could prove to be a bit difficult. But I will give tutorials on Scorched Earth, Ragnarok, the Center, you know, a bit harder maps. I've played them all. I can't wait to play Aberration. But yeah. Let's get some more of this meat cooked up here. Need half that stuff. I will show you another get this meat real easy. Another nutritional way to eat other than berries and meat. Alright, got enough meat on us. So another way is what I start out doing, my tames, is dodos. I'll get, see there's one male there's a female nearby, but you want one male, two females to start with. Punch, knock them out, and unlock the club. Whichever way you want to do it. Now, when you're taming, you want to download Dodo decks or check out the wiki. Googling them isn't as helpful as you would think. On the Dodo decks, you can put in the level and see how much of the majos that you'll need to use, how much of the narcos that you use. Like, I got mine open, and that comes into play on the whole kibble thing later. But right now, I'll do the basics. I mean, the best taming method for a dodo is crops. But right now I don't have crops. So I open up this. We got a level 90. I'll put in that level right now. Okay. At level 90, my taming multiplier is 1, my consumption multiplier is 1. Okay, so 42 major berries it will eat in 8 minutes and 25 seconds. It will give me plus 25 levels, which will level this dodo to 113. And I only need 22 narco berries, so I don't have to hunt. You just force feed it. Couple. I mean, I could have got. If I had crops, you could get off this level 90 is a 119 upon tame. We'll start with this. Okay. While he's taming up, I check, make sure nothing's around, no dilos, no nothing. Over here real quick, get my fire. Check on my meat. There we go, perfect. Look at that. Alright. I'll show the effectiveness. It says upon tame, the effectiveness at the method or otherwise. So if I did it correctly, we'll end up with 23 levels at 51.3% taming efficiency. I do not have multipliers on. I watched many videos when I was starting out, and all the videos were modded or souped or anything like that. It didn't really help me with officials, PvP or PvE, and so I decided to make videos in the likeness of official servers to help assist all the new players who go give it a shot. I had to learn everything the hard way. This also helps make you self-sufficient, which will appease the eyes of any alpha tribes or tribes that are there. You know, as long as they see that you're trying, you're just, you know, actually gonna do for yourself. 129. No way. So this is Dodo deck slide. And no botter. Doesn't matter. Probably use less. I did not do no multiplier. Let's check this real quick. Sorry, I gotta check, make sure, because I know I did not boost up. There we go, see? Taming speed's at 1. I didn't mess with none of that. None of the sliders, except for difficulty level, which you have to have all the way up, or for it to be like official servers. Okay, we'll go back. Alright. I must have done better than I thought. Oh well. Came out a better level anyways. Oh, that's my buddy Icarus from my server 298. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Like I was saying here. Okay, so we got our mail. Alright, so you want, yeah, whistle passive. Okay. don't want them attacking anything that attacks you or otherwise. Dodos, they may seem dumb. Some people would say, oh, it's a ridiculous thing. But what their use is actually comes later. Yeah, and Whistle gonna stop following you too. So, if you do wind up running into a Dilo, you won't get it killed. We'll build it some shelter here in a moment. Let's get the females first. Oh, you know what? Let's go back to that male. Get the stuff off of them. Just get it all. Alright. Really? That? I don't know what's up with my Dodo decks on my laptop. I have to go on my phone and see then. Let's see. If I can calculate that right. Says I did. Really well. Alright. Dodo decks. I gotta mess up multiplier on it because I was playing on my server when I last did this and I had to set the multiplier on there for ×2 weekend, so let me set it back to 1 for taming speed. Okay, Dodo. Dodo, you saw, like I saw, was level 90. Okay, Dodo. Right there. Level 90. Okay, perfect. See, even that says 113. Okay. Alright. Well, taming efficiency was great then. I'm not complaining. Alright, back to what we were doing. Alright, female dodos. I'll get into kibble a bit more in the future. Here's one, level 15. It doesn't matter level of dodo. Because you want their eggs for nutrition and kibble to tame pteranodons, dolphins, and if you want, there are monkeys too. Now, I starve tame like my kibble tames, but I will not starve tame dodos. It's just a waste. See, something weird. Like the taming speed you saw is at 1. That's official server type. This is usual. And this is a level 15. We'll put in level 15. We'll see how we did. Supposed to add 5 levels, put it to level 20. Okay. Well then. Just 2 extra levels then. Neat. Now this is a perfect spot for the dodos to be. Stop all from following. Okay. Okay, just need one more female, and then I will build the shelter. On this side, we will go to the other side. Ooh, You see the empty harness up there? Yeah, those seagulls like to steal your stuff. Try to avoid them at all costs. They will not let up. Oh, he's up there. I don't matter. There ain't no dodos on that way anyway. Go to the other side. Now, turtles will come later. Because we want to kibble tame these guys. See, you want kibble tame no matter their level. Because the efficiency of a kibble tame is 100 times better than just berries or regular meat tames. I mean, well, and then there's a lystro. These guys are good to kill off too, or you can definitely put major berries in your slot and left those with my dodo again. Look at me. Just having a weird day. It's okay. At least we know where everything is. I mean, if you guys are liking this at all, you know, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe, leave me a comment if you need help with anything, and I have missed a step anywhere, or you have questions, please, like I said before, feel free and ask. I am here to help you to get better at your gaming experience, or to help you get ahead. You never know. You may show me up one day. Ooh, 95 female. Let's get her. Punched her right in the face. Kind of like what I like to do with the Jaboas. It seems cruel, but it's an easy knockout. You don't take too much damage. Hey, look, we level up with that. Alright. 95, I said. 95 says... Oh yeah, they're eating us really fast, aren't they? They must be super hungry. Alright, so 44. We're short, but that's okay, because we can just gather. Anyways, we could use the fiber. You can even mix the berries. You don't necessarily need major berries, so if you have a lot of other berries, you can mix berries. Not me, I'd rather either crop tame or berry tame. There are certain tiers of dinos to kill, you know, to get the eggs from for kibble taming other dinos, and each has its different tier. Like the dodo, I said, use it to tame the Pteranodon, which then you use the Pteranodon kibble to tame the Carbonemys, which is a turtle. Then you use the turtle kibble to tame yourself a Bronto, then you use the Bronto. Oh no, that Spino's getting pretty close. Let's see how it's view. We aren't ready for all that. But as I was saying, the Bronto kibble, it actually winds up, it gets you sabers. You can get yourself some saber twos. Those are good for caving. But if you have specific in mind, it's good to start out on the first part of the tier of it, which is usually just a simple tame. You won't need no kibble for. You'll need just, you can use regular meat, like example a dilo. Later I want a doedicarus or an ankylo to help me gather stone and metal to build stone and metal places a lot faster. Yeah, we'll need dilos for their kibble to get either of those. Again, that'll come down once I get a flyer and build myself a garden. This early, you don't want to even attempt to fight a Spino. Not official settings, anyhow. Yeah, well, we're waiting, it's about up anyways. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna put some in my melee. No. Let's do Stam. Let's do Stam. Alright. Let's get our ceiling unlocked. A chest. We can put things in. Start out. I'll show you an easy place to hide a thatch building. Taming efficiency is way better than this set. Oh yeah. Alright. Our new 135 female. Stop the following. Right. Pick her up. So when you're carrying them, you need to drop them. It is R1. R2, my bad. R2. Still getting used to the PS4 buttons. I'm used to Xbox. Alright, we got our dodos. Now, you see the hearts above their heads? Now, you can either breed them together and get some fertilized eggs that you can hatch, or those hearts above their heads means these gals are going to lay more eggs. Since I have 2 females and 1 male, they're going to lay like plenty and plenty of eggs. So, while we're here, let's go ahead and just build a little safe place for them. Well, safe haven as you speak. Dodo safe haven. Alright. I'm tired of that view. Let's go to folder view. We'll go to structures. Thatch. Okay, so thatch and wood. We need more thatch and wood, so let's just gather thatch. As we gather the thatch we need wood as well. No, I said don't need to build shelter right away, because like I said, on my server, this whole beach, this side, that side, that side, is all littered with bases. Different people that spawned in and built. I like to move like to redwoods or to the north, into the snow, or near the snow, near swamps, harder places, places people don't commonly build unless they've got enough experience or know what they're doing. I have a feeling that eventually that Spino is going to come up here and say hi. Or he got ate by a shark. Either way, it's good for me. If he's moved on. Alright, so find a little flat enough space for our dodo hut. Yeah. Alright, we'll just actually do it down by where we started. Not a lot of things right away can kill your thatch. That spawn right here. Sometimes you get a raptor in every now and then. That Spino definitely could if it wanted to. But if you're on an official server, if you start out on thatch, you definitely want to like move up the wood as fast as you can. So we're gonna have to do that here soon enough. Okay. This makes it up next. Alright. So we'll put the entrance here. And the rest will just be walls. Wood. Okay, let's just building helps with the leveling process, obviously. See, how many walls do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5, so don't need all 6. So we'll do 5. 1 ceiling. We'll need another ceiling. Thatch. So get out your pickaxe, hit that tree, get that thatch. Remember where you place your stuff, like where you place your fire and your bedroll. Fortunately, you can't just pick up your bedroll, take it with you, but that's okay. We're close by. Alright, put a wall here. Here, and I'll show you why that is a key. Because when you toss your dodos in there, right, you want them to go against walls. Go. There's 2, 3. Okay, so we got all 3 of them in here. Female there, and that one's a female there. Alright, now breeding, cover the bases. So breeding I will cover later, but when you tame, the levels that you're going to be looking at is the level after tame. So the 135 and the 129 will get you levels between 129 and 135. Then you look at their stats, their starting stat values here. What they have after kibble tamed is going to be likely what you're going to wind up with overall in the baby. So, actually, we'll make this one more higher. I do not like it that close to my head. Alright. So, let's just go get these walls up, keep our dodos protected. I'll be able to do 6 for that one. Alright. So, do the math. 30, 36, it's 42. We need 42 fiber. 60 thatch. We've got enough wood. Okay. Let's get more fiber. And we'll get more thatch. Build our 6 walls. Go up too high. Ceilings across. Commonly I get like a 3x3 or 5x5 going, but again, like I said, I do not like to stay in this area on official servers whatsoever. If I'm gonna give you the feel how I play, take from, oh yeah, I need to touch. Alright, ADD. But no, if you're anything like me and you want more of a competition or building higher area, then you would go to the areas I like. So you would just build temporarily and go off that. The reason why I do not like building on these beaches is, unfortunately, it is a very high traffic spawn point for other players coming in, whether they're new or not, and what they'll do is they'll wind up spawning inside your base. So if you're offline, you do not know, you wake up to some weird body in your base that has, turned on everything, wasted all your fuel, just because they're upset because they spawn inside your base. Other things is like not a lot of place to build either. It seems like it is, but I mean, if you catch a server fresh, brand new, I had a village at the end, and I made sure that none of the buildings were on the spawn point. But for some reason, you know, people just kept spawning inside of the bases for my village. It was a good trade center, but I had to move literally 3 times until I got to the redwoods, where I built kind of massively. So I didn't have to worry about all that. I guess that was wrong. We do need one more. How dare I get it wrong? Oh, because I did 5, not 6. That's why. Duh. Alright. Got it. Bingo. Dodo Love Shack. It's a love shack. Dodo Love Shack. Don't mind me. I'm a little bit crazy. And another level up. We'll go ahead and put that point into weight. We need a little bit of weight. What else would you want? Alright. Mortar pestle's good. Glad to do some more powder. Alright. Well, anyways, in the beginning, I showed you how to level up fast, making cloth hats. We can go back to doing that. As I'm doing that, I'll just run around and do other things, like murder some dinos. Because we're going to need some raw meat here shortly, because we're going to need some bodyguards for our dodos. For another tier of kibble taming, and that's going to be my dilos. They spawn on this beach quite frequently. About to get to that point where just doing up hats ain't gonna do nothing for us. Now there's a fix for that. When you get to that level, to that point where the experience of the hats is not enough, you're tired of running around grabbing fiber, you can just build, and kill. And that gains you efficient enough points to level up. Crafting, it's like the biggest thing. Killing, depending on the level, experience points. But these Lystros and these Dodos, being that these guys are like uber friendly, I mean, it's not gonna give you a whole lot of points. You can wiki how many points they give you. They don't give you a whole lot of points. It's because they're friendly. Anything uber friendly that is not gonna attack back that you kill, it's made to get you up level enough to get those supply drops and possibly level 10, nothing higher. You want to kill like Dilos and then move up to Raptors, and once you get up there, you know, you're gonna want to head higher or something more competitive. On 298, where I'm at currently on the server, for official servers, my melee reached 300%. I could sit on my Doedicurus and just all day with my sword just slice up Alpha Raptors and Alpha Carnos. My Doedicurus is a tame. Like, it was a tame. It wasn't even that high of a level. I mean, they're just armored. They can take that kind of hit. While I'm sitting there just ganking out these things with my melee. And they do spawn on this area too. They can. Alpha Raptors and Alpha Carnos can. You get the Alpha Rexes more up towards the center, and yeah, on mine I've seen them like the center would be redwoods, and then northwest up by the snow biome, and in the snow biome I've seen Alpha Rexes appear. I've had my run-ins a few times. I wanted to spend a time to breed up heavy Rexes or purchase um, boss Rexes off people. I could take in 2 boss Rexes or even high enough level Gigas and just wreck, those Alpha Rexes, but I don't feel like breeding and raising a bunch of Rexes until they get to where I want them to be. I would do that only for boss, but my Rex is at 160 something now, and that alone with my Brano, who hits that knockback at 100, it's like a level 100 something. Yeah, I've taken out Alpha Rexes with it. Right, let's enter here, and I am gonna call this good for now. And again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Um, Again, I am in 298. There's a lot of helpful tribes there for all new players. You get your occasional jokers and problem tribes, but not near as bad as others. And you can comment here, and I'll get back to you. Um, Hit that like button. Subscribe. Keep watching. I will bring more videos your way. Also leave in comments any type of videos you would like to see me do, and I will go do it. You want to learn to tame? I will go tame it. You want to learn to build? Off camera, obviously, I'll do some more. I'll do some more build up to show you the basic needs. Probably just right here, get it done, over with. Show you what you're gonna need for the kibble we talked about. But yeah, um, definitely, definitely here to help all new players. So have a good day, and hope to see everyone soon or talk to everyone soon.